Later than usual, but I'm super excited about being here. It is Thanksgiving week. Thanksgiving week. Some amazing things happen during the holidays. So I'm excited about you all being here. I really want to just talk about some things to get families through Thanksgiving, to get them through the holidays. Holidays, actually, my business is booming. I it's always been the busiest time of my year because people not only have to spend time with their in-laws, they spend a lot more time with each other. So we're going to give you some strategies to get through the holidays, get through Thanksgiving. You will likely be around your spouse, your kids, and your in-laws. So let's just dive right in. I'm Dr. Shane from African American Marriage Counseling, and we are going to give you three strategies to get through the holidays. Three strategies. So let's talk about this. The first strategy is to have what I call a peace summit. It is Monday and it's going to be midnight. So come Wednesday or whenever you guys leave, depending on when you're traveling, let's have a summit. All disagreements we will set aside to this time next Monday or Sunday, whenever it is you get back. But we have a peace summit. And I say because people's families are important to them. And with COVID and everything, we've lost a lot. So it's a humble reminder that people aren't here forever. And if you normally don't go, it's a time to go because you just don't know when folk might do something different. So, anyways, I really challenge you for Thanksgiving for the first thing to be a peace summit. So, all of you guys that are here, I thank you for joining me. I want you to do me a favor and just go to the browser, say who you are and where you are from, who you are and where you're from. But these are three strategies to get you through the Thanksgiving break. So the first thing I say is have a peace summit. Our differences will be our differences come next week. You'll never know how far you will move the needle to see someone's loved one, to have a mother-in-law, brother-in-law, father-in-law by that you haven't spoken to. So it is Thanksgiving, and I really challenge you to do that. So, one of the keys to having a summit really is this. The first thing that we have to do is recognize that families are funny things. Like you may have a difference with a family member, but those family members are the same ones. When times get tight, they're going to have that vote on you. And you're going to need their input. You're going to need their forgiveness. You're going to need their friendship. So I always say just try to be cordial. When you get married, it's a different cultural experience. I've seen people from the same family. This isn't even a racial thing. This is even an uptown, downtown, overtown thing. I've seen people from the same block get married. I've worked with siblings from the same house, and different cultures do things differently. So you really want to prepare yourself for the fact that their family isn't going to do stuff the way your family does stuff. Your family may be friendly. Your family may be angry. Like my family, we angry. We fight. We back the next day. It doesn't bother us. So accept that their culture's different. Based on their cultures being different, I want you to make a plan. So I'm going to have you to plan around two things: lifestyle, personality. Lifestyle, personality. So if you got a real outgoing family, or you're really outgoing and you got a really introverted spouse, make a plan for that. Recognize they're not going to be comfortable in people's space the whole trip. They're not going to be making all these visits to get their exchanges, interactions, to get to talk to people. So identify a few people. You can even talk to your sister, say, babe, you know how my wife is. Come talk to her. She loves you. And or your mother or your father, whoever. But just say, hey, they're different. So a lot of times we look at introverts and extroverts. We look at them in terms of how gregarious, how good they are with friendly, but a lot of it's how we recharge our battery. So if you have a really introverted spouse, I want you to figure out how they recharge your battery. So you guys are out there, introverts, extroverts, go to the browser, type this in. Introverts, do you recharge your batteries through people or solitude? People or solitude? Extroverts, people or solitude? Introverts, you go to that browser and you type in an I. for introvert, and I want you to type in an S for solitude because it is what it is. That is an introvert. They're not going to be interacting with your family all till 2 in the morning in many cases, and so need to accept that. Need to plan. Hey, babe, at 8, you go back to the hotel after dinner. Whatever. If that's what you wanted. If you want to stay, you can. Extroverts recharge through people. So if you are an introvert and you are visiting your in-laws and you are in the hotel at 8 and they got a family that stays up all night and they're out there, you got to say, babe, do you. Do you, honey. Because I ain't having this fight with you again. No, you're not disrespecting me. You're being you. So, personality style. Another thing I want you to think about, if you are a neat freak and they're not, if you are a neat freak and they're having folk over, your place is going to get a little trashed. Not bad, but it's not going to be neat. But you got loved ones. You got your loved ones there. They got their loved ones there. The next thing I want you to think about is extroverts and introverts. I already say introverts and extroverts. Those are personality things. I want you to think about lifestyle. This is huge. This is huge. If you come from a family of drinkers, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all get it going. You just show up. Everybody got their own BYOB, right? Y'all getting it in. Something on the side too, right? So just know that's not your spouse. When people start to get tipsy, if you are not drinking and you're around drinkers, it ain't fun. They are not enjoying themselves. Let them go back to the hotel. Feel no way about it. In fact, make that plan. I'm going to take all the kids. We got a room. We got a nice suite. We got a pool so they can come and swim. And when people start drinking, let them do what their lifestyle wants them to do. Okay? Now, if your family, if your spouse is from a family of drinkers and they're going to drink, you're probably not stopping that. You know what? I don't want you driving. No, you ain't got to come to the room if you're traveling. Stay there. Stay there. Have a great time. So the next thing I want you to look at is the most important during the holidays, Thanksgiving, is gratitude. Gratitude. I just want you to have that sense of gratitude. We've been through a hell of a lot with COVID. We've lost folks, loved ones, people have been locked in, excluded. I want you to just have some gratitude for us all being here, us all making it, and enjoy your holidays. This is a big week. Anyways, this is Dr. Shane. Those are my 3 tips to help you get through the holidays, to help you get through with these holidays. One is to plan a peace summit, set aside all differences for the next 7 days. The next is I want you to recognize that different families have different cultures. Recognize the situation, put together a strategy. If you have an introverted spouse and you're an extrovert, or vice versa, you're a neat freak. If your family's lifestyle involves liquor and your spouses don't, whatever the case may be, plan for it. Design an exit strategy, ways to deal with it, rather than you need to change. They're not changing. They're not changing. Okay, and finally, some gratitude, Thanksgiving, as much as it should be Indigenous People Day, part 2, like Columbus Day. It is a day where we gather with family and our loved ones. So I want you to enjoy them. I want you to accept the fact that, hey, everybody made it. We're okay. Or at least everyone that has made it. We had some losses. Hey, there's sorrow and pain there too. But we have to go for it. Anyways, this is Dr. Shane. Thank you for joining me. And this is my daily insight. And we are talking about Thanksgiving. Make it a great one. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family. From my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.